If you are part of a working team and want to develop a more agile framework, you might want to consider implementing Scrum, an original practice that improves the communication and structure of any team. Here you'll learn what the Scrum Master certification is and why you should have it. Remember that if you're looking for professional tips like this, you can like this video and subscribe to our channel to see our upcoming college hacks. What is Scrum? In simpler words, it's a lightweight framework where its team members set goals, adapt to complex issues, and generate value. Scrum takes an empirical approach by valuing and respecting the people involved and letting them organize themselves to deal with the unexpected events and solve even the most complex problems. The Scrum approach is mostly seen in industries like engineering, education, marketing, and automotive, where a working team usually has to achieve different and changing goals. So, how are Scrum teams created? Scrum teams are self-managed and cross-functional. There are no sub-teams or hierarchies, and usually it's composed of a small group of people, 10 or even less. First, we have the Scrum Master, who has to guide, coach, teach, and assist their team and environment in correctly understanding the Scrum methodology. Then we have the Product Owner, representing the customers and other stakeholders. They are in charge of maximizing the value of a product by managing business and functional expectations for a product to the developers. So, how does Scrum work? First, the product owner creates and manages the product backlog, a dynamic list where all the work that is or might be needed for the product is prioritized. During the sprint, the development team will have a daily meeting of 15 minutes to conduct the daily Scrum, where they'll inspect and adapt their progress toward their goal and find if there are any impediments to that. Once the sprint ends, the Scrum team invites the internal stakeholders to the sprint review, where they inspect all of their results. The team conducts a sprint retrospective where they evaluate how they worked and build a new plan for how to improve. And so, the Scrum cycle starts again. Now, how do you become a professional Scrum team? To start applying the Scrum framework to your team, you must undergo a certification process. There is a certificate program for all 3 Scrum roles, each with its advanced level. The Professional Scrum Master has 3 levels. They range from $150 to $500, and each level improves your Scrum knowledge. The Professional Scrum Product Owner also has 3 levels, and its prices range from $200 to $500. Finally, the Professional Scrum Developer Certificate only has 1 level, and it's meant for those who want to validate their knowledge of building complex software products using Scrum. There are also other Scrum certificates like the Professional Agile Leadership and the Scrum with Kanban. You can see the rest and learn more about this in our blog article. We'll leave the link down below. You can find all resources available on Scrum's website and discover what content they require you to know on each certificate overview. Taking a course is highly recommended, but if you want to self-educate yourself without spending extra money, you can go ahead and do it. But if you want to go through a better learning experience, there are many online training courses you can choose from. The training offered on the official Scrum website lasts 2 days and lets you take the exam in the area you have prepared for. The cost of each course is set by its professor, but their fees can range from $900 to $1,500 depending on the area and level. But don't worry, there are other cheaper options too. For example, Udemy offers a Scrum Master certification preparation. They don't include an attempt for the exam, but the overall cost is much more accessible. That's it for today. But if you still have questions regarding the Scrum, leave them in the comments and we'll answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, I will see you next time. If you're on the look for other alternatives to learning new skills, watch our video with a list of top online learning platforms, or if you're still open to going to college, see which are the best universities for non-traditional students.